Hello everyone, I'm Mithra. Welcome to Lantern Year 20, Episode 40 of Season 2. I'm doing this intro before fighting because I don't want to spoil anything by accident. So it's going to be a really quick intro. I don't know what's going to happen. This is Lantern Year 20. We're just going to fight the Watcher. Twilight Knight versus Watcher. Let's see what happens. Setup for the Watcher. This is Lantern Year 20, so it's going to have 20 toughness. Let's go over the Watcher really quick. As you can see, Watcher here only has the one level. It's going to have 12 basic. The toughness, it's got infinite movement, and then the toughness is the Watcher's toughness is equal to the current Lantern Year settlement record sheet, which is 20. And we do not have records, so it does not gain +2. Watcher starts with 15 life points, so we'll put that down. Then we have Audience, Retinue, Lantern Vortex, Indomitable, and Vapor of Nothingness. So, we will start with Audience. Terrified survivors spectate the battle in silence. This gives a new survival action, which is Embolden. If there are less than 4 non-retinue survivors on the showdown board, a survivor from the settlement may depart and enter the showdown. Place them in an unoccupied space along any board edge. We have Lantern Vortex. At the start of each monster turn, all survivors in the Void Nexus suffer Bash, and then perform basic action. So that's the start of every turn. Vapor of Nothingness. Whenever the Watcher collides with a survivor, the blood flow to their brain stutters for a moment. They suffer 1 brain damage and 1 damage to the head that ignores armor points. Then we got all these other things. Stolen Dreams, Retinue. Here's the Retinue cards. Everyone's going to have one of these. You may summon a Retinue, March, Double March, and Coordinated Attack. Coordinated Attack, when a survivor attacks, add +6 to the wound attempt total for each Retinue title or a tile adjacent to them. So, full rules are in the book. I have the rulebook out, so everybody has these Retinue cards. I'm not going to give one to everybody. It's really not necessary. Just because I'm playing everybody, so I just know what they can do. So, there's no terrain on the Watcher Showdown. Place the Watcher in the center. Survivors in where they are, and then survivors go first. So first things first, we just have wound stack here. I'm just going to put the D20 here on 15. I know when I'm editing, you'll be able to watch the wounds go down. So survivors go first. So what we're going to do right away with Leo here is he can just summon a Retinue. So, for summoning a Retinue, once per act, a survivor with a Retinue, or without a Retinue, may place a Retinue in an unoccupied space along the board edge and move it up to 5 spaces. So, this is the back of just terrain thing. They're the same size as Lonely Tree. This one's Lion God, so I'm just going to summon one of these, and we're going to move it. So this is with Leo, so technically Leo has it, so he'll gain the card here. I don't think I'm going to need more than 1, but we'll see. This is not like a survival action or anything. You can just do it without the Retinue. And then it will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then dashing to 3 with Kenna. So I know where it will be, so I just need to move it 5, which is 1, 2, 3 to there. Actually, I could probably move it here and go 1, 2, 3 just to here to even get it out of the way even more. So the only thing here is with the retinues, when they don't count as threats and they cannot be picked as a target, right? They're not a valid target. Only monster collision and actions that apply to all survivors can affect a retinue. So that would be like the retinue has no attributes, cannot be knocked down, cannot suffer knockback or gain status cards. For the purpose of survivor collision, treat retinues as impassable terrain. So basically, it's just whenever they take damage. So, or when they're collided, right? So when a retinue suffers damage, including brain damage, or collision with a monster, roll 1d10. On a result of 4+, the retinue is destroyed. Retinue is destroyed when a monster ends its movement on a space that accompanies when the the retinue dies, right? So right now they're in the Lantern Vortex, this thing, so they would die on a 4+. So we'll just have to move them if necessary. We'll see what happens here. So we're just gonna go. We're gonna get them. This is all Leo's turn, right? This is Leo right here. He's gonna be doing this. He's the one who summoned the retinue. He's the one who got it. They're the ones who come off. He moved it there with no actions now. Now he's just going to Cat Eye Circle it for his actual action. So 1, 2, 3. So we have 3 here. This is a reflex. The Watcher's Cloak. Flooding with attack suffers 3 brain damage and gains 1 bleed. Move the Watcher to the center of the Showdown board. If the attacker has 6+ understanding, they see vision of the future and gain D10. So that doesn't really do anything. It's just long worded of just they're going to take 3 brain damage, and this is going to be Kenna, so she's got 14, so it doesn't really matter. This is on a wound. All survivors in the Void Nexus suffer 3 brain damage. So this would be something that again she would take. It doesn't matter. She'll get 3 brain damage. But again, brain damage doesn't hurt. So killing retinue damage. That suffers damage, including brain damage. Okay, so this would affect them. So that would stand a chance at killing the retinue. So we'll probably want to do this one first, the failure. Small explosions of light rapidly flicker over the Watcher's surface, setting off violent seizures in the attacker's brain. If the attacker has 3 disorders, they are knocked down and gain 1 bleed token. She doesn't have any disorders because she ate... Or no, she does. She still has 3 disorders. It didn't wipe her disorders. Or no, it did, right? The dark water wiped all her disorders. Did I forget to erase them? Or can she not lose disorders because of infinite lives? I think she can lose them. You cannot gain new fighting arts or disorders when you would gain one instead of gaining a new lifetime. Oh, so yeah, here's infinite lives. You cannot gain new fighting arts or disorders when you would gain one, instead gain a new lifetime. So she can still lose them. So when she drank that dark water, she lost all of her disorders. So she doesn't have any disorders right now. So I forgot to erase them all from her card. So she has no disorders. So this is just going to be perform basic action targeting the attacker. So basic action is just this. 4 speed, 2+ accuracy for 5 damage, and then they suffer knockback 10. And this is only on a failure, which I doubt she'll fail. She can still fail. You can always fail. So then we have Void Nexus would be the next one. So what we would need to do is surge in between these cards here. So, that's how we have to deal with this. It kind of sucks with the Void Nerve Ring, but we'll see what happens. We can always re-roll. So, these are the 3. We want them to come off. The wound won't be the bottom. These 2 are at the top. So, put them back in that order. So, that is his action. So, then it will be kind of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. She'll get to here and dash to get 2 more. So she'll spend 1 survival. She comes down to 7. Now she will attack. So Twilight Sword has 3 speed. Hits on a 2+. Because she's got 3 accuracy. This thing's already like a 2+. So hitting on a 2+ for accuracy. She's actually in the blind spot as well, but whatever. So 3 speed hitting on a 2+. Okay, yeah. 3 hits, what we expected with Kenna. We know exactly what these 3 are going to be. So first things first, we'll put the wound one here to the side. We'll do these 2 first. So it will be the reflex first. Now the reflex so now Kenna attacks. So the Twilight Sword has 9 strength, Kenna has 5 strength, which makes it 14. Being adjacent to a retinue. And when a survivor attacks, add +6 to the wound attempt total for each retinue adjacent to them. So that gives her 20 strength, just base. And then when attacking with the Twilight Sword, it gains Devastating 2 when fighting the Watcher. So she wounds on a 1. Or wounds on a 2, because a 1 will be a failure. So that's a 6. This reflex happens. So first she's going to do 3 damage, because it's got Devastating 2. That brings it down to 12. Alright. Now, the Watcher's fighting the attacker suffers 3 brain damage and gains a bleed token. So she'll take 3 damage. She's down to 11 insanity. 11 insanity, and she gains a bleed token, which is fine. Okay, move the Watcher Center Showdown board. He's already there. If the attacker has 6+ understanding, she does not. So that's 1. Well, it's 3 wounds. Next is failure. So this happens on a 1. Okay, so 4. That's not a 1. Small explosion. Oh, this is on a failure. So nothing even happens here. So this is another 3 damage. Brings the Watcher down to 9. Okay, now we have Void Nerve Ring, which would... all survivors in the Void Nexus suffer 3 brain damage. This is on a wound. So let's just go ahead and roll. You know what? I'm not even going to dash out of the way with the thing. If need be, I'll re-roll if I roll too high. So whatever. So again, this wound, she's going to wound on a 2 plus. That's a 3. All survivors. Okay, so that's another wound. So it comes down to 6. She's done 9 damage to it. Now we'll do the wound. All survivors of the Void Nexus suffer 3 brain damage. So she suffers 3 brain damage. Brings her down to 8 insanity. And then now we do this. Survivors suffer Void Nexus. Or no, they suffer the 3 brain damage. So that's going to be 3 brain damage to this. Because this is something that targets all survivors. So it's going to target the retinue. Now the retinue will be destroyed on a 4+. It will be destroyed. So here we go. Okay, that's a 4, that's definitely a 4+. Let's go ahead and use infinite lives with someone. We'll use infinite lives with I guess Leo, because it's his retinue. That's fine. We'll use it with him to try to save the retinue. That's a 5, so that's still going to kill it. Let's go with Jack. Jack's going to go ahead and spend his infinite lives. Just got to get below a 4, please. And a 4+. Yeah, it's a 4+. This also kills the retinue. Okay. So 1, 2. I guess we use Atrium's infinite lives. So let's go. Just don't get another 4+. Okay, a 2. Finally, that took quite a bit. That was 3. That took 3 infinite live rerolls. But the retinue survives. That was okay. I mean, I guess it's a 30% chance, so yeah, I guess that's about right? I'd have to have wasted 1 in 3 rolls. That's about, I don't know what I was expecting, actually. That's exactly what I should have expected. 1 in 3 rolls. Well, it was 4 rolls, because they failed the first one, they failed the second one, failed the third one. That was the 4th roll, I guess. Whatever. That's kind of what I was, that seems right about right. I don't know what I was thinking. I thought maybe it would be able to survive a little bit easier, but that's about right. Okay, now Wisdom Potion. We have to look at the next card. Well, actually, you know what? We're not even going to do this. Now it is... So that was Kenna's turn. Now we'll go with Jack here. So this is Jack. He's just going to Necromancer's Eye, which is reveal the next 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, there's a couple super denses here. Okay, so the failure... I doubt Kenna will fail, so we'll go ahead and do that. And then these 2 are just super dense, but they happen on a wound where she's going to gain a bleed token, and then this is another Void Nexus thing. So, We might not even have to worry about the Void Nexus thing. So now we spend survival to surge with Kenna. Brings her down to 6 survival. Kenna will attack with the Twilight Sword next to the retinue yet again. She's got 3 speed, hitting on a 2+. Okay, no ones. So that's going to be 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. So we'll go with the... I mean, we can just go with these things on wounds, because it doesn't matter. I mean, if she's wounding, she's got 1 bleed token. So, again, next to the retinue, she's got, Twilight Sword's got a strength of 9. She's got a strength of 5. That's 14. Retinue adds 6. That adds 20. This is Lantern Year 20, don't forget. So, anything but a 1. Oh, she failed. Okay. So I guess this doesn't happen. That's kind of okay. Okay, she failed. Anything but a 1. An 8. I think that might actually be a critical. Okay, so this is a critical. 8's a critical, because she's got 2 luck. Glowing goo spills to the ground. Attacker gains 3 survival. Turn the Watcher to face the furthest board edge and full move forward. Oh, critical's bad. Well, she does 3 damage to it. I'm re-rolling with Kenna. I don't want to crit this. I don't want a critical, so I'm gonna use Kenna's Infinite Lives. Right? Yeah, Kenna's Infinite Lives. I don't want to re-roll this. I don't want a critical. So anything not an 8. So not a 1 and not an 8. Okay, didn't work. She still critted. Oh man, that's dumb of me. I should have read these that the criticals would make it flee. Oh, well, whatever. Okay, so she criticaled it. She gains 3 survival. This sucks. What is it? Turn to face the furthest board edge. Man, she would have killed it. She definitely would have killed it. And I wasted her infinite lives trying that. That sucks. Okay, so it's at 3 health. Face the furthest board edge, which I think is either way, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, it's either way. And full move. It's going to get all the way to the board edge. Okay, whatever. It's just spew. That sucks. That sucked. That sucked. Okay. Well, it's got 3 health left. I just need to attack it. Wisdom potion. Whatever. It's not a trap that's on top. So wisdom. Okay. Atrium's turn. So now we actually need to pay attention. I thought I was going to kill this thing. Okay. Let's pay a little bit more attention now. It's going to do furthest survivor, which I can try to make it to be Atrium here. So let's go ahead and move with Jack then. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Or he has to dash. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to get to there. So he's dashing. So he's down to 5. Let's go with Atrium. How far does he have to get away? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11 spaces away is Kenna. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 13 spaces away is Jack. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if I did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and then dashed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, this is fine. He's definitely now the furthest survivor. Atrium had to dash, so that brings him down to 7 survival, I mean. Then he's just going to block 2. So blocking 2, and now he's going to perform basic action. So first he's going to do Lantern Vortex, which hits no one, because no one's over there. Then he's going to perform basic action. Okay. So basic action now. Furthest survivor, which we just did, speed 4. He's got infinite movement, so right to there. Speed 4, accuracy 2+, damage 5. So speed 4, accuracy 2+. Atrium has 6 evasion, so it's speed 4. Speed 4, accuracy 8+. Speed 4, accuracy 8+. I cannot believe that he got 2 hits. It doesn't matter because I blocked them, but I still can't believe he got 2 hits. Okay. So 2 hits, block and block. So that burned my block right away, the unexpected. Now he takes his actual turn. Yeah, we draw the AI card. Vomit Lanterns, random survivor in field of view. Okay, so that's everybody. Notice it's not this, because it's not target. Even though this is just randomly targeting all survivors, it doesn't target the thing. And retinues can't be targeted anyway. So random survivor in field of view, that could be anybody. Let's just figure this out now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then 9 or 10 we re-roll. So we just don't want a 7 or an 8. Just that's what we're looking for, not 7 or 8. So a 2. That's actually atrium, right? Yeah, I said 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, or 8. That's what I said. So 2 is good. Oops. So that it's going to target atrium. Now move and attack target. It's got infinite movement, so dash canceling doesn't really matter. 3 speed. It's going to be another 8+. It's only 3 speed this time. So 8+. We can still dodge or whatever if we have to. So 3 speed, 8+. I can't believe he got 3 hits. Okay. Move the Watcher onto the space the target is occupying. Are you kidding me? Okay. Okay, let's resolve this first, because we're going to do knockback 10. So first we're going to... Okay, so first let's take the damage. This is ridiculous. I can't believe he got 3 hits. Okay. Hand, body, whatever. You know what? I'll just dodge the body, I guess. Whatever. Dodging the body. So it's going to spend 1 survival. Comes down to 6 now. And then he's going to take 5 damage to the hands and feet. So that puts him at 1 for the legs. And for the hands, also 1. Okay. Now he gets target suffer knockback 10, which is just boo whip. I think actually, right, or 1, 2. Is it 1? I think it could actually be this way. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So this, he could actually go the full 10 this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nope. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, so he needs to go this way because this is the farthest he can get away. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That actually makes him move the entire 10. Because knockback is always the farthest away, and the away is always the most spaces between you and the monster. So going this way or that way wouldn't have worked. He needed to go that way. So that's knockback 10. Move the Watcher on the space the target is occupying. Okay? So he's just going to move to here and occupy that space. And then now this is going to collision. So the special rules for collision. So normal collision still happens. So he would get bash, but he's wearing full leather, so he's immune to bash. But then he'd get knockback. And then, so he's going to get the knockback 5 again, which is just going to go to the board edge. 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah, he's going to go to the board edge. Now, again, whenever the Watcher collides with the survivor, the blood flow in their brain stutters for a moment. They suffer 1 brain damage and 1 damage to the head that ignores armor points. Okay, so he gets a heavy to the head, which knocks him down. And what is it? 1 brain damage? And 1 brain damage, so he comes down to 3. So now he is knocked down because of all that. Fun. Fantastic fun. Okay. That's the end of the monster's turn. Now, we're going to Necromancer's Eye here with Jack. So 1, 2, 3. There's a trap. 4. So we can bury this 4 down farther than kind of can attack with. So we're definitely doing that. So here's the trap. You can see here. Here's one of the traps. It's blackout. We're going to put that here because I can bury it farther than she can attack. So again, none of this stuff really matters. Except for the impervious. So we want the impervious to be the third one down. So that, yeah, there's an impervious because she couldn't wound that. So that'll be the third one down. These other ones, it doesn't matter because she's going to kill it. So we'll put the reflex on top or the wound on top. It doesn't matter. If she hits it all, she's going to kill it. Okay, so that will be Jack's turn. I don't know, for good measure, he'll just go here. Just because it's going to target the farthest thing, and this is out of the range of the Lantern Vortex. So therefore he's close, not in it, and won't be targeted. Now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2... Or... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'd skip this. So now we're going to go with Leo, actually. So Leo's going to move to here, move to here. Now he's going to control his retinue. I think he can just move once for free. March. At the start of their act, a survivor with it gains additional movement. They spent to move this up 5 spaces. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to move here along with Kenna. Then we're going to double march, which is once per round. Anytime a survivor can dash. So Leo can dash right now. They may spend 1 survival to dash the retinue up to 5 additional spaces. So he's going to spend that, moved, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which is perfect. And then so Kenna will dash to here as this moves, right? Because this is going to be impassable terrain. So, where was it? It was 1, 2, 3. So it was originally here. Kenna was originally here, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. She got to there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So because this treats as impossible terrain or impassable, I need to dash now first. Which should be 1, 2, 3. Wait, I know I could have made it there. What was I doing? So I was here. Yeah, I was here because I needed to attack him last time. So this was here. So first Kenna. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then now Kenna will have to dash 1, 2, 3, 4 to get to here, and then now he'll have to spend his dash, so 1, 2, 3, 4 to get it to there. There, that works. Okay. Sorry, I had to figure it out because it's impassable terrain, so I had to do it very specifically. Okay, now Kenna will regularly attack during her turn. Yeah. So yeah, she's regularly attacking. So 3 speed, hits on a 1, or hits on anything but a 1. She didn't hit once, but doesn't matter. I'm surprised at how badly I'm rolling, or how well I'm rolling for the monster, how badly I'm rolling for her. Well, I guess it's to be expected, right? 1, 2. So we know what these are. I just need to hit it. So we'll do the reflex first. So again, just anything but a 1. 8. There's not even a crit on this. So that kills the Watcher. Okay. So that's the end of the Watcher. Victory. With a terrific hiss, the Watcher deflates onto the floor. A moment passes, no longer than a single beat of a heart, before lanterns are all over the chamber are exploding in dazzling array of colors. An intense luminescent goo washes over the survivors as they feel triumphant. All living survivors gain +1 permanent strength, then blackout. So we will now black out. All at once, and without warning, the collected sum of the settlement's lanterns go black. The settlement is plunged into darkness. Life at the bottom. The survivor's victory over the Watcher is a meaningless event in the teeming world around them. The settlement's conviction is shaken, lose the ultimate weapon or fighting art, whatever, we didn't use it anyway. How can something so insignificant continue to survive unless a greater purpose beyond death awaits? The settlement discovers a way to cope and innovates destiny. Continue to life in darkness. The Watcher's tangled lantern mass is extinguished. Archive the Lantern Horde settlement location and gain the exhausted Lantern Horde settlement location. The settlement can no longer innovate. The darkness closes in as the survivors gather around the fading lights of the Watcher. Tangled in its sinews, a final lantern remains. The light within pulses and swirls with desperate energy. The settlement tears the strange new lantern from the corpse and gains the final lantern rare gear. Anyone that holds it bristles with energy. Visions of wisdom and coursing vigor jolt from the lantern through the survivor. The settlement quickly discovers they can use the final lantern to repair broken ones. Gain 3 survival lantern gear cards. Continue to final knowledge. Final knowledge. Final knowledge glistens with nervous energy. The settlement commences lantern research. So, I'm not going to do lantern research. So, that is it right now for Kenna. She went ahead. She's done it. She's defeated the Watcher here. So, with that said, that is the ending. Good ending. We have reached the good ending version of Kenna's story for this settlement. We will now decide what we're going to do exactly with Season 2. So, however, before we continue forward, now that we know what happens, now that we know... that was crazy, right? Kind of just destroyed the Watcher here. So, I'm going to try to do a Season 4 and a Season 2. I know I've been talking about it. What am I going to do? How are we going to handle Season 2 going forward after this fight? What I think I'm going to do is take a short little break to get episode 50 of Season 1, get the prologue for Season 2, and now get the epilogue for Season 2 done. And then we'll go around discussing all that other stuff. What to do as to continue forward with Season 2, starting Season 4, stuff like that. Season 4, I'm going to try to do both. So Season 4, maybe we'll get that started before I get the other stuff done for Season 2. But while I work on those things, what I'm probably going to do is just do another season of Townsfolk Tussle, probably, because I really want to get all the rest of those townsfolk in and everything now that I have a little bit of time. I want to play Massive Darkness 2. I think that is a very unique game. I read a lot of the rules and stuff. It looks pretty entertaining. I don't know if I'll go the whole campaign. Seems like it could also be kind of samey, or like it peaks really fast. I don't know. I haven't played it yet, but I read all the rules and everything, so we'll just see what happens. That's the kind of stuff I'll be doing as I work on these other things. Maybe I'll also... I know last time between Season 1 and Season 2, I tried to finish up the other homebrew for Curse. Maybe I'll just finish up the homebrew Quarry Nemesis that I'm working on. I can probably get that finished before continuing Season 2. Either way, I don't want to take too big of a break from KDM. Just a small break. Maybe not even 3 weeks, right? But if I do come back without finishing up episode 50 and without finishing up the 2 prologue and epilogue of Season 2, we'll go right into Season 4. So don't worry, not taking a huge break, just a refresher palate cleansing thing. So that's it. What a fight. That was really entertaining. Twilight Sword absolutely kills it. So I will see you next season /Lantern Year / I'll see you very soon.